I think that it's much, much bigger. The story is less Trump and much, much more about the media.
Mm-hmm.
I think that you're spot on that the media has lost any credibility at all. But I think that's the larger point here. It's not so much Trump. Everybody knows that he goes back and forth, and that he's a natural politician. It's amazing that he never did anything before this. But I wonder what we do because of this. So right now, independent media has what looks like a huge opportunity just in the past year, how it's growing and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
What do we as a society do now that we've given up on corporate media? The millennial generation and the generation after it is, getting older. So I don't see a comeback for corporate media. I don't see a comeback for mainstream unless they mix themselves inside of indie media.
I mean,
guess what's the answer to give a comeback to the fact?
Yeah,
to the idea of fact.
Yeah, I mean, well, I see what you're saying there, but the only thing I disagree with you on is that I don't think the mainstream media is going anywhere. Not for a while. I think eventually maybe they will go the way of the dinosaur. I don't know. But they have a strong grip. They still control. They're still in charge in terms of having the most reach into the most homes. I don't think they're going anywhere. In terms of their ability to be here and people still trust and believe them, it's just so polarized that they have enough people, right? Let's say 45%, right? There it is, right? Yeah, 45% who say it depends on the story. That's like half and half. So, I mean, I'm stretching this data a little bit here, but let's just go with like the Fox News, MSNBC kind of trope, right? Half of the people who are politically engaged are going to believe Fox News. The other half are going to believe MSNBC. That's enough for them to get the money that they need to stay open for business. So are they ever going to be really in a bind because half of America thinks everything that they say is a lie? And the other half of America, of voting America or politically engaged America, thinks everything they say is the golden gospel truth. I think that's enough for them to survive. The question is, will independent media ever get large enough to push back against them in a significant way, to be an existential threat to the mainstream media with independent media that is speaking truth to power and all that, et cetera, et cetera. That's the real question. And I don't know. I think the young Turks, they're getting close, but they still have a little ways to go before they can be a real threat to like MSNBC. And then, of course, you have people like Tommy Lauren, who's been propelled to the mainstream because of Trevor Noah, who will, the Blaze or whatever. I don't think they're going to be a competition, but they could be competition for Fox News one day. I don't know. Who cares? I don't know.